What's up guys, Solo here. So I sat down today to work to make a normal video and I just couldn't, dude. There is a special event going on and it is the only thing on my mind. Smash Ultimate Summit 3 is this weekend, and looking down at the timer right now, pools actually start in about half an hour. So I'm just too excited. It's too distracting, and I want to make a video talking about Summit. So for those of you who don't know, Summit is a semi-crowd-funded invitational event that goes all weekend. It actually started yesterday on Thursday and goes all the way through Sunday. They have side events, they have a massive tournament, everything's a best of 5, and they have the best 16 players that they could get. So taking a look at this amazing Summit roster here, we have our invitees at the bottom: Spargo, Zackray, Ken, Buzz, Dark Wizzy, MKLeo, Mars, Tweek, Maister. This is so exciting post-quarantine, guys. This is like the first big major tournament with all these known names. And then we have some unknown entities up here in the voting phase. These people were voted in through their Summit's voting process, where you buy merch and you give money to buy votes, and then you spend those votes on different players. And the extremely cool thing about that is half of the money spent on merch or votes actually goes straight into the prize pool. So this is actually the biggest prize pool, I think, of any Smash Ultimate event ever. Right now, the prize pool is actually over $156,000. Actually, having looked this up now, it's the biggest prize pool of any Smash event ever, period. Beating Melee, actually, which raised almost the same amount, about $300 less, which is pretty awesome. I am so excited about Kola being in Summit. Kola is, I know him personally. He's from the same region I was from before quarantine. He's a friend of mine. And he is one of the most amazing Roy players in the entire world. You guys might know him from winning the Soaked series, $10,000 around the beginning of quarantine. He's an amazing player. But then also, we have some amazing players here too. Void, the best Sheik in the world, formerly the best Pichu in the world, one of the most amazing players and a great personality. Charlie the King, who is just an absolutely cracked Wolf player. Aaron, who is one of the best personalities in Smash, and also one of the best Diddy Kongs in the world. He's an incredibly good player. We also have Riddles, who is one of the best fighting game character players in the world. Definitely going to be looking out for his Kazuya this event. I think we're going to see some absolutely crazy things out of him. And then at Tomsk, who's the best DDD in the world. Kind of considered a meme pick, but he's actually a really good player with some really amazing wins. So I am interested to see what he can do with a character like DDD against all these top tiers. It's going to be really interesting to see. And all these invitees kind of speak for themselves, right? These players were shoo-ins. They didn't even have to qualify. They were like, okay, we want you. They sent them an invite. The most interesting to watch, I think, are going to be Ken and Zackray, who are from Japan and have had a year to hone their skills. Ken, we all know, is one of the best Sonics in the world, and Zackray is the best at a ton of characters. He's had an extra year during quarantine to hone his skills, and I'm really interested to see where that took him. Spargo as well. One of the best players in Mexico. It's between him, Maister, and MKLeo. He is very young. He's the youngest person at Summit. I think he's like 15 or 16, and I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table. Buzz is a mainstay of Summit. Really amazing player. He's going to be breaking out the Min, maybe some Rosalina, and possibly some Olimar. He is known for his Olimar. Dark Wizzy, best Mario in the world, though Kurama might have something to say about that soon. Going to be really interesting to see how he's kept in form during quarantine. And then, of course, the one and only MKLeo, greatest player in the world. He plays Joker, but he's been playing a lot of Byleth. He played Byleth in some of the side events and absolutely cleaned house. In the crew battle, he took 5 stocks, including a 3-stock on Dark Wizzy. So he might go all Byleth this tourney. We'll see. He won a tournament with all Byleth just before this event. So, you know, he might just be putting that character on the map. Maister was one of the biggest rising stars in early Ultimate. Ever since cementing himself as a top 10 or 15 Ultimate player, he's kind of always been there at Summits and at some of these big tournaments. Absolutely deserving. He's an amazing Game & Watch player, and I'm excited to see how he does. Tweek, I am so excited to watch Tweek, guys. As you guys know, I've been picking up a Diddy Kong secondary, and studying Tweek VODs has brought new life to this game for me. The way he plays the character is absolutely insane. He also has a really cool Sephiroth, but I'm most excited to see his Diddy Kong. And then we have Mars, the best Zero Suit Samus player in the world. My girlfriend plays ZSS. She's a big Mars fan, so we're both very excited to see what he does. One of the greatest matches I ever saw was, I think it was Genesis 8, might have been 7. It was the Mars versus MKLeo Grand Finals. Honestly, Mars is an amazing player, and he's so much fun to watch, so I'm really excited to see him here in pools.
4P Jets defeat. Mars is going to take Genesis 7.
The dawning of a new king is upon us.
So now that I've introduced everyone here, let's take a look at the pools. I want to sort of make a prediction who is going to come out on top of these pools, who's going to make it into the main bracket. So looking at pool 1 here, I think pretty much everyone's going to be picking MKLeo. I don't think Atomsk really has a chance to beat him. Dark Wizzy has already shown this weekend that he kind of crumbles against Leo's Byleth. He might have been studying it up. Maybe there's something he could do. Dark Wizzy has come close to beating Leo before, but has never done it. Kola, however, I feel like is the dark horse to win this. I think Kola has a serious chance of taking a set off MKLeo if Leo plays Byleth. If Leo switches to Joker, it might be a lot harder. Kola has sort of struggled against Wrath's Joker a little bit. He usually beats Wrath's Joker, but he has dropped a set or two in the Georgia region. Of course, that's no joke. Wrath is a top 25 in the world player as well. So that'll be really interesting to see how he holds up to Leo's Joker if he can force it out by beating the Byleth. But my prediction here is I think Leo's going to get first in this pool. I think Kola's going to get second, Dark Wizzy third, and Atomsk fourth. We'll see if Atomsk can pull out a win here. That would be pretty awesome. And pool 2 here, we have Tweek, Ken, Spargo, and Aaron. This is going to be interesting. I think Aaron is probably the weakest player here. He's got one of the most fun personalities, and he's definitely an amazing player. But he's always sort of hovered around the top of the PGR, I think, in the upper half. So yeah, he was ranked 45th on the Wi-Fi Warrior rank. Not that that matters that much. And he's 3rd on the Central Florida Ultimate Power ranking. So really, really solid player, but maybe not like a top 25 in the world player like most of the other players here are. So I'm really interested to see what he can do. He is a great personality. I'm so happy he's at Summit, and I think his Diddy Kong is awesome too, so I'm really excited to see that as well. Now, Spargo's kind of the dark horse here. Spargo is an amazing player. He's been playing Pyra and Mithra lately, but he's known for his Cloud. He's on the come up. This could be his breakout tournament. You know, he's not supposed to beat Ken and Tweek today, but it could happen if he's playing out of his mind. I mean, he's certainly capable of doing it. It's just a matter of whether this is going to be his big breakout tournament where he proves he can hang among the top 10. And then Tweek, of course, I think is probably going to win this pool. Just an absolutely amazing player. He makes his opponents look like jokes when he plays against them most of the time. We'll see if he plays mostly Sephiroth or Diddy Kong. I think against these characters in this lineup, he's probably going to play a lot of Diddy. Diddy does pretty well against Sonic, does really well against Pyra and Mithra, and Aaron might end up being a Ditto, and I'm pretty sure Tweek can remain confident in the Ditto. Looking at pool number 3 here, we have Zackray, DeBuzz, Cosmos, and Charlie the King. Charlie the King, one of the best Wolf players in the world, but I do think he's probably the weakest pick in this lineup. It's between him and Cosmos. Cosmos also an amazing player, sort of known for being the cursed player to always get 9th at Super Majors, but this could absolutely be a breakout for him. His Pyra Mithra was looking incredibly clean earlier in the crew battle and such, making really big plays on Spargo to sort of make a comeback. And he's just been looking solid in a lot of these side events so far. So I have high hopes for Cosmos going into this event. Now, between DeBuzz and Zackray, I think it's pretty even who could win this pool. Zackray known to be one of the strongest players. Zackray, I think he won Smash Ultimate Summit too. And he actually won a major tournament in the US, the Big House 9, over some really amazing players. So definitely a worthy player of his seeding here. And we'll see if he can take it over to Buzz. DeBuzz always on the cusp, right? He's always been that number 5 player in the world. He plays all sorts of characters to this incredibly competent level. A lot of people would sort of consider his style sort of like a Mewtwo King kind of thing, where he's very technical, very big brain. He thinks about the game a lot. He's not really a free flow Mango style player. Like I would say Kola is that kind of player. Leo is kind of a mix of the two, and that's what makes him so good. But DeBuzz is sort of a thinking man's player, and we'll see if he thinks a little too much or if he thinks just the right amount today, because he definitely is capable of taking this pool. And then pool 4, which is also kind of a little bit of a toss-up here. Mars is the favorite, but I don't know how to form Mars is right now. He actually lost to a Kazuya in his region, and he does have Riddles in his pool. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens if he does end up playing him. Well, he will end up playing him. They're in the same pool. When he plays him, is Riddles going to bust out the Kazuya, and has Mars made the adjustments he needs to beat this character? It's going to be really interesting to see. I think Mars should beat Maister, but Maister was looking really good in the crew battle against Mars. They played their mains, and Maister had a little bit of an edge, it looked like. We'll see if Mars can tighten things up going into singles. And then Void is kind of a wild card. Void used to be like a top 10 player in the world. Sort of had a character crisis after Pichu got nerfed, and was sort of struggling to hit that top 10 again. But now that he has recommitted himself to being a Sheik main, and he has become the best Sheik in the world, we'll see what he can do now that a big offline event is finally here for him to prove himself. So here's the event schedule. Right now we are in day 2. Alfred's Portal Smash is actually going on right now as I speak, but it should be over by the time this video gets up. Group A starts at 11, so it should have already started by the time this goes up already. So just hop on over to BTS Smash on Twitch and watch it with me, man. This is going to be an amazing tournament. So looking at the schedule here, we are going to make our way through all the groups today, and then the actual bracket, I think, begins on Saturday. Oh, and then there's another bracket tomorrow, and it's all going to be deciding seeding, and then the final bracket happens on Sunday, so that's going to be really awesome to watch, and I'm really excited about it. All right, thanks for letting me nerd out for a bit, guys. I hope to see you guys in the chat at Smash Ultimate Summit, because it's going to be one of the best Smash Ultimate tournaments ever. I'm so excited that Smash Ultimate Offline is finally back in some capacity, and we get to see this amazing level of competition again. It's been so long, man. I thought it would never come. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and put in the comments below who you think is going to win these pools. Do you think it's just going to go as seeding? Is it going to be Leo, Tweek, Zackray, and Mars, or are there going to be some big upsets? So what upsets do you guys think are most likely to happen? Either way, though, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I might post more videos like this as Summit goes along, and I appreciate you. Bye.